Sometimes doesn't know what he's doing. Old Riker boy. Old Riker boy. Little old Riker boy. Howdy, everybody. How's everyone doing? Oh, wouldn't you know? Blue lights. There we go. Ah, it's a little bit more festive. Is. Oh, where were we? Well, nearly done with well, we're done with the Thunder Bluffs, but we're nearly done with 1,000 Needles as well. There's just the Shimmering Flats where we've not been to yet, and I hear you get a carrot that makes your mount that little bit faster, that 3% faster. So I think that's where we'll go before we head to somewhere like Desolus or anywhere else. Let me go ahead and launch the TikTok version of our stream very quickly. And there you have it. Boom. Boom. Okie doke. I'm gonna fly to 1,000 Needles. Did I call it 1,000 Oaks? Why did I call it 1,000 Oaks? PvP guy over here. What do they want?
You wish to speak?
No, signets. I don't know how to give them signets. I've never found one. Maybe it's from PvP? Is that why I've never found one? Hello, Governor. Hey, Dad Bod. How you doing, man? How are you? I'm ready to get to these salt flats here as quickly as I can, and then hopefully along the way we'll find some higher level friends that can get us to Razorfen Downs. That's what I'm thinking. Damn, 4 silver. That ain't cheap, but fortunately we've got a lot of dough. A lot of dough. You know what though? I should not have done that. Can I cancel the... Can I... If I do, I'll die, right? Land at the next available. Let's land at the next available. I clicked the request stop. I've never done that before. Let's see if it'll bring me to Camp Tarajo. Because I just realized, oh my gosh. Look at all this stuff that needs to hit the... Auction house, auction house, auction house. Garbage. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. Well, hopefully she'll stop before I get too far. Thank you for the heart, me. Fellow Dane. Trader VR, what's up, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tapping the screen. Good to get off to a quick start with the likes and the engagement on Tiki-Taki as people start shuffling in elsewhere. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan, Dad Bod Dane. We were bouncing back and forth. We were going Alliance Horde, Alliance Horde, Alliance Horde. And for whatever reason, the Alliance character was not as popular. Plenty of people would come in and say, mages are amazing, beebity-boo, beebity-bee. Great. But then, not many people joining the Alliance side of the guild. It was like 9 people versus 20 plus here already. So double. And then I just enjoyed being the Warlock better. So you add all those things together, and you're in a situation where I'm gonna... Listen, there's no guarantee. You know, maybe I hit level 40 and then I start going back to the mage. But as it stands right now, I don't plan to go back to the mage every other stream like I used to. I'm going to have one continuous story. That story will be the journey that we're taking as my Warlock, which is my first character anyway. So hopefully that sounds good and fun. And along the way, there will be some playing with viewers. If there are viewers available to play, there usually are not on the 1 p.m. stream because all my American brethren and bretherinas are working. Or, you know, maybe if they're on a lunch break, they still can't really play a game. You don't have enough time. Zoe, thank you for the heart, me and the Go Popular. Sent all the way from Italy, by the way. Very nice. Bitty nice. Yeah, last night we had an exceptional showing. Oh, she didn't I said to get off and it didn't get off. It surely could have gotten off at Camp Tarajo. It literally flew right past it. Wasting our silver here, but it was my fault anyway. Unfortunately, I didn't realize how clogged up my stuff was. I have this stupid ball too that I've got a lot of crap that needs to get sold, auctioned, etc. Let's see what we can sell to see if I can like forgo the auction house briefly while we get to the salt flats. I don't know.
Just the thing.
Yeah, I got so many wraps. I mean, come on. And they literally almost sell for. They almost sell for the same thing that they would sell for. These are soulbound. Bye-bye. Binds when equipped. We don't want that. We don't need linen. We don't need wool. Copper ore. Tin ore. Those are much more valuable if you auction house them. Same thing with the sharp claw. The vibrant plume is pretty much equal. We'll get rid of it. Okay, I want to make sure I don't get rid of any quest items accidentally. We don't need that extra watermelon. All the food I have is worth the same, except for these fish are a little bit better. Mana are all pretty solid. Increase my stamina by 5 for 15 minutes, and get you drunk to boot. Well, that's a good item. Alright. I think we're okay without going to the auction house. Yeah, that's plenty of bag space. You know me. Can't sell actual quest items unless they are normal drops. I think sometimes, some of them are. That's what I'm worried about. Light feather, I don't know, that light feather might just be garbage. Light feather's probably almost definitely garbage. Right? Or does that help me with the slow fall? But I don't have slow fall. Only if I'm a mage I have slow fall, right? I don't know. Maybe I'll put it in the guild bank for people who need that. But as you can see, look, we're done with Thousand Needles. Other than the Shimmering Flats. When we go down here, though, Tanaris, why can't I see? Tanaris is level 40 to 50. So we just want to do the Salt Flats. Maybe grab Gadget Zan's Wind Rider and then get the fuck out of there. That's the plan. How do you like it? What's up, Moja? Thank you for the heart me. Hey, Liv. Welcome back. Fabrizio Ott Holtz. I appreciate the follow. Getting us off to a good start. Andre said, today I'll get midnight and sub for a North America account. Why don't you wait till you hit level 20? You said you had the free account so far. Hit level 20 and then do it. Save that little extra bit of time off your payment plan, you know what I mean? Just a thought. Cool, it gives me the courage to make that Tauren Druid, or I might do a faction change on one of my tunes. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Well, listen. You're 60 hours behind if you make a new character. Because of, 60 hours of playtime. So it depends how much you're playing. And like I said, I think I will do my Alliance character again. I don't think she's gone for good. So I don't know about the faction change idea, if it's about playing with me. In retail, I've done many dungeons and already hit level 86 last night. I'm building him for tank once I finish the campaign of Midnight. Well, retail is a different world. Do whatever the hell you want in retail. Retail is no real need. Well, I guess there could be need for a faction change, just if you... I don't know. It seems like you wouldn't need to do a faction change in retail. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't play close to 60 hours. Yeah, well, not a week. I'm talking. Yeah, obviously, it would take a while for you to catch up. But that's about the pace that I've discovered in this game. In WoW Classic Burning Crusade Anniversary, it takes about 2 hours per level. And if I'm level 32, you got about 60 hours. Alright, whoa, okay, never been here before, remember. Never been here before. Let's pop off for a second. Let's bring out our imp. Let's bring out our frog. What's up, Shin? Shadowlands dungeons in the time hop. Now, everybody told me, not everybody, but what the fuck is that out there? Like a giant tumbleweed? Something's on fire? A crashed car, perhaps? Everybody told me that they didn't like Shadowlands, and then some people said they do like it. Oh, there's some good pets to get out here. We'll get back to the road, don't worry. Even though you could barely see that there is a road on the map, so don't get too lost here. I just want to see what's going on here. It's like a track. What the hell is this supposed to be, gang? It's kind of tractor crashed. Like a oil refinery. I'm not sure. Let's get back to the trail. If that even is a trail. Yeah, a little bit of a trail. You could just barely see it. Just barely you could see that this is a trail. What's up, John? Goblin car crashes? Well, that's what I thought they'd be, but I don't know. They didn't look like cars to me. I couldn't see any semblance of vehicle. They had smoking comedy. They had wheels, so they didn't look. I mean, they had a little rocket top with the little four-wheel. I don't know. Maybe it's just a badly designed goblin car. Bro is rage baiting for views. No, I'm not. But if I was, it's working on you, dumbass. You gotta think. You gotta think before you type your comments, people. If you're gonna be a troll, you gotta think before you type your comments.
Pleased to meet you.
My brother's working on a new fuel for his rocket car. He's brilliant. He really is. So brilliant that I think that new fuel he's designing is strong enough to eat right through the car's chassis. I want to reinforce its fuel tanks before that happens. The tortoises out on the flats have very hard shells. I want to use them to create new tanks for our rocket car. Tanks that can hold my brother's new fuel. You look responsible enough. Will you get me those shells? I guess they were rocket cars. There you go. They were hybrid. I guess. They didn't look like cars or rocket cars, to be honest. But I'll suspend my disbelief and imagine that they were. Bring 9 hardened tortoise shells to Whizzle Brass Bolts.
Off and away.
And what about you?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, hello. I have so many designs for a rocket car. So many, and I must try them all. I'm working on a new type of fuel. One that burns really, really, really hot. I haven't gotten the mixture perfect, but I think I know what I need. The scorpions who wander the shimmering flats have a venom with lots of salt in it. It's very unique, and it's just what I need. Bring me venom and trust me, our car will fly.
Bring 6 salty scorpion venoms.
Very good.
That sounds like not a real voice actor.
Good day to you.
That sounds like someone who won a contest.
Greetings. Honored, I'm sure. Hi, how are you?
That's just a
Greetings.
fan who
Was
won a
there something
contest and they pitched his voice up.
My, you're a tall one.
That's a voice actor.
Honored, I'm sure.
That's a fan. I've got the ear for voice acting.
Here there.
Come a little closer. We have important matters to discuss, you and I. And some of them we don't want everyone to hear.
Okay, why are these all blue?
Oh,
Are they just too low? No. Why are they blue? I don't understand why some are blue. In Classic. Am I still grinding keystones? I was last night, John. But of course not doing that here in WoW Classic. But I was doing that last night. I finally did Pit of Sauron. And I now have an elo of 2650 roundabouts. I think exactly that. 2650. And now I need to start doing delves. And I need to get off the mythics just for a day. At least. I'm level 265 now. On retail. You already got a level 7400? That's fast as hell, Andre. You just started yesterday? Are you crazy? How's that possible? Yeah, you're confusing me with TBC and Midnight Together. Okay, I see. I don't know if I've ever done one of those dungeons. Shadowlands? I don't think so. Not since I've been playing. I don't think there's been a Shadowland dungeon in the mix in retail. Because these quests are repeatable? I've heard people tell me that, and then I've seen that that's not been true. I feel like that's only true for WoW retail. I don't know. Sometimes I see a blue quest and it's just that it doesn't give me any XP. I don't know. But we'll see. With all the races that are running here, it's no surprise that a few mishaps happen along the way. If you look around the shimmering flats, then you'll see evidence of past crashes. Scraps of rocket car parts are littered. There you go. Rocket car parts are littered everywhere. And those parts are worth money to the gnomes and goblins. They're always looking for more contraptions to slap onto their cars. So go out and get me parts. Bring me a heap and I'll pay you well. Bring 30 parts.
Watch your back.
Wharf Master Dizzywig. I'm making my job to get people what they need. Dizzywig, he's a guy. He's at the docks. Bring the parts order to him.
Talk to me.
And then Hemmet Nessingwary. I have a package for a new customer of mine, a dwarf, named Hemmet Nessingwary Jr. The package took weeks to arrive, and Emmett's long gone by now. He said he was going to Stranglethorn to take his father's place and hunt the beasts there. But he left me some money to send his delivery when I could. Junior's a rich dwarf, and it's a good idea to keep up relations with the rich ones, yeah? So, you want to deliver the package for me? I heard he has a camp in Stranglethorn.
Be good.
Alright, that's everything, right? Oh, it's not everything. Holy shit. Load lightening and a bump in the road. And I've got room for all this, so. Who's this like? Oh, I'm like, who's this lady in scantily clad clothing? Yeah, she's the race starter girl. Load lightning.
Yo.
Pazik.
When it comes to racing, every bit counts. Whether it's minor tweaking on the power output, a slight slackening on the tension coils, or lightening the weight of the frame, you have to take everything into account. We use vulture bones for a lot of the minor structural tweaks we make to our racers, which offer the perfect balance of strength and weight. Even better, it's easy for us to get more, as the salt flats are littered with vultures. Bring me some. We were just going to be slaughtering every living creature on the salt flats is what we're going to be doing.
Peace, friend.
After the big crash with the Goblin's Red Thunder Racer and a Basilisk, Kronk Rider hired me to take care of the track. I don't know what all the animals out on the flats are feeding on to grow so big, but we have to be careful to thin them out, more killing animals. So, not the most exciting quests around here. Literally, we're going to be walking around killing everything. But hey, somebody's got to do it. They should just call this zone the fucking extermination zone. Because that's all that's going on. So, hey. Welcome to WoW Classic, I suppose. Welcome to WoW Classic. Oh, so that's what they look like. Okay, well, they were definitely rocket cars then. They're mine carts. I thought it was like a water tower that was crap. Anyway. It's big. Look, that's like a Star Wars pod racer, this one. So there's a couple of different kinds. I like that they're actually running around the track, though. The turtle in this area would be awesome pets for a hunter or a mount, says Dad Baldane. Yeah, I would think for a hunter for sure, if you want a tank. Oh shit, this thing is quite powerful. Did it because it resisted immolation? Well, that's annoying. Will it resist it again, I wonder? This thing is just outside of my leveling range, but I just have confidence in myself that I can kill it. Especially, yeah, for 500 XP, we'll be killing them. Let's put our fucking demon armor on as well. Maybe let's eat some, where's that stamina? Stamina and drunkenness. There we go. A little stamina and drunkenness there. Let's get this. We don't need to put the melon juice in there yet. We've got a couple more of these. Let's heal a little quicker. You saw something about a mount for doing the time walking. Have I seen that? I've seen that. And you got to do quite a lot of it. You got to do quite a lot of it. I was more looking at the Decor Duel to get the B. But there's a B. I want to get the B from the time walking. There's a lot of things you can get in the time walking. A lot of mounts. There's not just one. There's like a few that are on weekly rotation or monthly rotation. And then there's a few, I guess it's weekly. And then there's a few that'll last the whole time period. So you could get the Bumblebee the whole time period. Whereas there's going to be 3 new ones, I think, starting today. What's this little thing? Oh, those are the rocket car parts. Got it. Got it. Oh, we got some things that are a little on the close together side. There's a swirling vortex. I haven't seen that. What level's your shaman? Shin, who wants to level through time walking. Andre wants to level up a monk. Where'd Roll Tide go? Kind of like went behind me for some reason. I mean, this stream's gonna be all about conversation because these quests are fucking lame. Oh, only one person can get it? Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, I like that this one's level 32. Aw, what an asshole. You saw that I was already there. That was fucking rude, dude. That was rude. Oh, you got a ways to go, level 14. Okay, I'm a little hurt. This thing eats me pretty quick for a fucking turtle. Turtles are supposed to be slow. Turtle's kicking my ass. Yowza. Stranglethorn is one of the places up here. Alright, where the hell's Stranglethorn? I forgot where Stranglethorn is. Is it in Stone Talon? Stranglethorn. I don't remember where Stranglethorn is, to be perfectly honest with you. I thought it was in Stone Talon, but clearly it wasn't. Although in Stone Talon there is one of the final quests for Thousand Needles right here. It's for some reason they want me to go way outside of the zone. It's on the other side? What do you mean, the other continent? This guy's gonna take every fucking car part from me. I'm gonna have to layer. Fuck being on a layer with this guy. Is there enough for all of us? I don't know that there is. I see these over here though. These salt flats ain't big enough for the 2 of us, partner. When you say the other, it's on the other side, are you talking about the other continent? Oh, I think no, I didn't layer yet. Look, see this fucker guy? Yeah, you're a dick. I'm gonna let him know that he's a dick. You're a bit of a dick. There you go. Asshole. It's like there's so many of these things here. Why do you have to run to the one that you clearly see another player running to? You're a selfish dick. That's why. Unfortunately, WoW is full of them, just like the rest of the world. It's also full of good people, Don't know why I have to qualify that every time I say something mean. Hopefully I've left that guy's lair, but I still haven't. Why? Because this guy's in the same fucking lair as me? I'm stuck in the same lair? I hit lair and I got invited to the same lair? Why is this happening to me? After watching Queen on that bear tank, I'm gonna turn my stupid druid into that. You think you want to tank, Shin? You think you want the stress of tanking? You don't even like dungeons. Why would you want to put that stress on yourself? Stranglethorn Valley is on the other continent. Yeah, okay. Other continent kind of sucks. Not only did that guy go to the same thing that I was clearly walking toward and was ahead of him in getting to it, he turned on some kind of fucking super speed item. Like a real asshole. Man, I really don't like this guy. This one over here. Grinds my gears. Grinds my rocket fucking car gears. And now no one will lair me? What's going on here? I can't get a lair invite. Why the hell not? Unusual. Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos of bear tank being super fun. I want a bear tank. Man, bear, pig will be my name. It's a good choice. Aiden says it's in the very bottom of the other continent. Okay. Why are they sending me there? I don't understand. Below Duskwood? Okay, I know where that is. I knew I was there before. Wizard King, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Let me grab this guy over here. Come on. If one of these cars hits me, do I die? What add-on makes the quest dialogue like that? I've got all my add-ons listed on my community server, my Discord. There's a screenshot of every add-on that I use. If you'd like to find that, you're more than welcome to. Hold shift over those to see if there's more than one quest from them. Hold shift over what? Why? I already have Questy. More than one quest from what? You can't say those. I don't know what you're talking about if you say those. Over what? The turtles? The rocket car parts? Ow. Just doing my job, Wizard King. Alright. My job is not to die, though. There we go. There we go. Let's eat. The first boss glitching last night and killing you was weird. Oh yeah, that sucked. They started a fight without me in Pit of Sauron. I was nowhere near the boss fight. I start walking to the boss fight. There's a staircase. On top of the staircase is the wall that prevents you from getting into fight because they already started the fight. And there I was, getting hit by every attack with no way to defend myself. And he just killed me outside of the fight zone. It was pretty shitty. I didn't even get to fucking fight him and I was dead. Nor could I revive because it acted as if I was in the fight instance. I'm not using a Voidwalker. Don't ask me to use a Voidwalker. Don't suggest me to use a Voidwalker. Don't tell me using a Voidwalker is better. It's not. Get over it. There is absolutely no need whatsoever to use a Voidwalker in a one-on-one situation. There's no need whatsoever. I can't believe we're already out of space. Well, we don't need mystery meat. I don't think we need turtle meat either. We need their shells, right? There's no need to use a Void Walker, Frank. It's a fucking myth. I've already debunked that day after day on this stream. I've debunked the Void Walker myth. It's just a fucking oft-repeated lie that there's any need for a Void Walker whatsoever in one-on-one fighting. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit is what it is. Ronan, I don't understand your message. You said portion? What do you mean portion? I don't want to fight this fucking swirling vortex. Tap his enemies to reduce XP. I don't know what the fuck you... Oh, the guy who was annoying me? The guy who was being a dick? You're right, Scott. I should have done that. I should have been as petty as possible. Dude, this only has a 40% drop rate, and I'm not happy about it. This fucking turtle quest. Alright, we're 1/3 of the way done with the rocket parts. And I'm in a layer where I don't see anybody, so that's good. But this fucking turtle quest is out of control. That guy's still here. Of course, his name is Cubensis. Fucking druggy. I shouldn't have done Shadow Bolt. I thought I could pull it off before he got to me. Instead, I'm getting interrupted 1,000 times. You could fight that swirly boy with a Void Walker. I could fight him without a Void Walker. I just don't want to be bothered. I have fear. I have fear. Look, yeah, I should tap his enemies. I'm gonna fight the big boy. Tap your enemies. Oh shit. This turtle boy might require a heal. He's level 35. Ooh, I haven't seen that thing yet. Where'd that fucker go? Oh! Well, now we'll very likely be using the health stone. Oh, rocket car going by. I like that. I like that ambiance. Okay, can you health stone, please, lady? Thank you. Probably just didn't need it, but better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, as they say. Go ahead, eat a fucking mushroom. And then I'll throw one mushroom out. And then I'll take whatever the hell this part is. And I don't need stringy vulture meat, as far as I'm aware. Broken wishbone was not what I needed. What's the drop rate on these? Oh, hollow vulture bone is what I need. Alright, I got it. I have inventory issues? No, you have inventory issues. You have inventory issues if you can't manage your inventory when your bags are full. I, who do not have inventory issues, can manage my inventory at any level of fullness. I have a post about that. I have a recent post about that. It's like 3 posts back. No, you have an inventory issue. Starbase. Shinbiter says, because my bags are so full, my character's calves are bigger than her biceps. That's right. They are. Big baseball calves. Look like a big softball just sitting on the leg. Bulbous and powerful. At least not carrying a tank, NR, and DPS set with full consumes. What the fuck is a tank NR? Look at this massacre out here. I feel bad for these turtles. I don't know why I moved forward accidentally there. Shin is also deeply complaining about my bag space. You have a DoorDash on the way and you're excited? What'd you order? Is that like a rare treat to DoorDash your lunch? The ultimate in laziness. The ultimate experience in laziness. DoorDash your lunch. Why bother cooking? Oh, I wasn't able to. Wasn't able to steal his soul. Nature resist set. So you're carrying like full gear for very specific missions. Is that what I'm learning there? Where's my imp? Oh, he's there. He's just kind of glitched out underneath the fucking turtle's chin. Why is this thing not dying? It's like not even getting hurt. It resisted everything? That's crazy. None of my dots hit it except for the Curse of Agony. Highly unusual. Spell is ready. Fucker. Alright, we don't want to fight the fucking swirling vortex. He offers us nothing except pain. Nothing but pain. As a tank, in the end game, there are some bosses you have to wear a resist set for. I see, Starbase. I'm mainly using a threat set and stamina set for tanking. I gotcha. Well, that's interesting. I had not considered that there were specific, like, item needs. So, like, there's going to be some soulbound items in the end game that you don't need all the time, but that you... Oh, I put away my fucking frog accidentally. There you go. Come on out. Come on out, boy! But that you can't trash. Soulbound, but don't trash it. I'm a long way from having to worry about that, let me tell you. As you can see. What am I? Oh, I hit level 33 and nobody said congratulations. I didn't even know it happened. I thought my fucking XP bar looked low. Because these things are giving me such big XP drops. This fucking 400 to 500 here. Level 33. That's exciting, if you ask me. Update my level. Warlocks are fun to level. Oh, a huge improvement over the fucking mage that was kind of horrendous to level. Alright, good. This thing actually got killed. Philly cheesesteak and fried okra. Oh my god, that's the most Louisiana thing ever. We don't even... Whoa, the Black Knight. 40 gold! 40 gold! 40 fucking gold! What, are you kidding me? Large venom sac. Do I need that? I need some kind of venom sac from the Scorpids. Shit. Shit. What can I get rid of? Fucking soul shard. Get the fuck out of here. Wowee! What a crazy random drop from a fucking random ass scorpion. That's crazy. It's binds when equipped. I might not even sell that. I might have to fucking save that and mail it to warrior of some kind. Wowee. That's exciting. That's got to be really good. I've never seen a 40 fucking gold item before in WoW Classic for only a level 26. That's got to be good stuff right there. What a W. What a W. Alright, let's make sure we drink this fucking melon juice. Oh, shit. It's just the blue. You don't know what you're talking about. It's just the blue. This ain't retail, my friend. Those blues could be best in slot for very long periods of time. You know, think about it. You could play an entire video game, and that whole video game from the start to the end could be a 10-hour long game. You might need that blue for 10 fucking plus hours of leveling. That's a whole fucking video game's worth of leveling. Don't shake a stick at it, my friend. Don't shake a stick at that blue. A 40 gold blue? If you're not excited about a 40 gold blue, you might not be a WoW player. You might not be a WoW player. What's up, Kana? Those W balloons are very unusual. Very unusual shape. I can't... At first I thought they were fucking like worms. I don't know. What the fuck are those? Oh, I'm picking up broken teeth. I mean, all sorts of bullshit I have to pick up here. I gotta get to a store. I know they're W's, but they're just weird. They're kind of like... I don't know. They're kind of gross. Those W's are kind of gross. Delete that broken wishbone. No, that's... Wait, I thought the wishbone was, I thought that was a quest item. I suppose not, huh? Where are my quests? Midsummer, Scarlet, Stone Town, about 1,000 needles. Saltstone, those are just kills. Oh, it's a hollow vulture bone. Yep, good call. Good call. Pretty soon this food will be gone too. That'll help. Drink some more caffeine. Was I supposed to eat this meat? Eat your meat. Oh, son of a bitch. I can't eat my meat with scorpions attacking me. Now can I? And another scorpion's gonna come fucking attack me. Ooh, it's very close. It's very close to its attack stance. And I keep getting poisoned, which sucks. Don't poison me. You stay over there. Stay over there, goddammit. Don't come close to me. You know what's good for you. Alright. That meat is gone. See? I know how to manage inventory. Then, cheese. And then the cheese will be gone. And then we'll have more space. Everything will be fine. I could even increase my spell damage for an hour, and I probably should do that. Because, you know, like... That item is not a valid target. What about this item? There we go. Beautiful. Let's get through this shit. Oh! Not you! Anybody but you! The one fucking thing I don't need to fight. And he looks fucking scary. It looks like the game can't even render him. Why is he so angry? I might have to health stone. I might have to health stone to win this fight. Nah, we're good. He's immune to a lot, but my fucking rule tie is so good. Imagine I had a Void Walker there. Pfft, what a slow, boring fight that would have been. What a slow, boring fight. I use a hunter in retail, so the odds of me getting a hunter in classic are slim to none, unless I boost one. If I boost one, then I might play as 1-star base, but that's about the only chance. I don't want to go through that whole leveling process again. I can see you pick the first or second best class to level. Well, that's just incidental. I literally picked it for completely aesthetic reasons. I just was like, caster, and it has to make sense for a blood elf. I wanted to be a blood elf, basically, is my point here. I wanted to be a blood elf, sexy lady. And after that, I was like, well, what would a blood elf be? And to me, that was Warlock in my imagination. There was no real other choice. I hit the button too many times there. You're doubting what to take because you have a monk on retail? Well, the beauty part about retail is that you can't really make a mistake on retail the way you can on classic. If you play Classic and you get to level 30 and you change your mind, you've spent 60 hours. If you play Retail and you get this fucking Cubensis asshole. Yeah, I'm giving you less XP. I'm giving you less XP, because fuck you. Yeah, that's right. That's right, dickwad. Oh, I have nothing to offer you, but thank you. I would love to lay her out of here, but it just won't let me. Got some chat to catch up on here. I'm originally from Europe/Asia. And in Europe, most people don't even know what okra is. Kana, I believe that. Most people in America don't know what okra is, and people eat it here. So, it's very obscure. They used to sell canned okra, and I only know that because there was an album cover of a very good album by a band, I think called Can, C-A-N. And I believe it was a can of okra on the cover, and it's a very good album if I remember correctly. Are we full again? Almost. With one slot remaining. One. Have you ever heard of gumbo? It has okra in it. I have, but I've never had gumbo. But I've heard many stories of gumbo because when I was a kid and I would watch like educational television, they'd like to teach you about different subcultures on those shows oftentimes. And one of the subcultures was whoever makes gumbo. And they were like, come over to our house for dinner. And they were like, what are you eating? You know, like how they act in those things. What are you eating? Oh, we're eating gumbo. Gumbo? What's that? It's part of our culture and heritage. Salty, hardened tortoiseshell. I see a fucking basilisk scale. Do I need those? Or am I just killing basilisks? I think I'm just killing them. I don't think I need their shit. Correct. I don't need their shit. I don't need their spine. I don't need their scales. Leave it behind. Although, I think I should probably get to a store. It's not far away. I might as well. Can I go through this crater? I don't know if I can. I'll walk around it. Fried okra is awesome. Yeah, I've never had that. Damn, you got DST? What does that mean? What's DST? Ooh, rocket car parts. Might as well kill a couple more things along the way. Nice, everything hit for a change. Deathpoke said, you're right, I'm from Belgium, I have no idea what okra is. It's like a green... I don't know, it's kind of like a green bean in a way. I would imagine it's not a legume. Is it a legume or is it a seed pod? I'm not exactly sure. I've had it. You know, Indians cook with it too, though, don't they? So maybe it is in Asia. I thought Indians used okra in their cooking. Is it a fruit? Is a seed pod a fruit? Because, like, fruits have seeds. So can it be both a seed pod and a fruit? Okra? It's like a pepper, kind of, Zoe says. Right. Well, the pepper is not a fruit. It's a vegetable, but technically it's also a fruit. It's like all about how you want to classify things. A pepper comes off of a plant. Most people say fruit only comes from trees. So then, therefore, because it comes from a plant and not a tree, they call it a vegetable, even though it fits all the bill of a fruit. So maybe okra is a vegetable. Why am I surviving so much better all of a sudden? Like, all of a sudden, I'm not dying anywhere nearly as fast as I was. It's because I'm starting my attacks from further away, and I'm getting the corruption off without getting interrupted. That's why. Jeffrey thinks okra is more of a zucchini-type vegetable. Okay, we're done with the cheese. We're done with the cheese. What's the next fucking food item that I can go through? The rock scale cod and the murloc. I don't even need that though. I just need to put my fucking demon armor back on. Your pets help you kill faster as well. Mindy, that they do. However, you started your sentence with the word and there was nothing that came before it. So I feel like you might have written something else and TikTok rate limited you and didn't show it to me. Because I only saw, and your pets help you kill faster as well. But my pets are definitely helping me kill faster. The thing about it is, I had my pets. They were already out. Ow. But my health kept hitting like 40% in every fight against these things. And look, I'm at 80%. So what's changed? This is unusual. That got me down to 75, which is like, no problem, bro. 75, I can handle 75% health. Knowledge is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad. Tim McFadden, wise words. Wise words. May we all remember that. If only we could solve the okra problem. No, it's because you said I'm not dying. So yeah, I put 2 and 2 together. I figured that out. But I already had my pet. It wasn't like I summoned my pets and didn't have my pets earlier. I think it's just the distance that I'm attacking them. Turtle crits a lot for some reason, Slime says. Yeah, the turtle's powerful, so maybe... Oh, shit. That's alright, we got this, we got this. I'm not even worried. I'm not even worried. We'll get the quick dot out. We'll get the long dot number 2. We'll wand him, and we've got fear if we need it. He does mana burn, too, that little prick. Yeah, you're about to die. Not a problem. Nice. Alright, so we can handle 2 pretty easily. We do not need their spines. We're almost back to town. I should just go back to town. What's my spec? Demonology. Demonology. And I love it. It's a lot of fun. I want to try gumbo so bad, Kana says. So have you had okra? That's non-gumbo okra? And that's like what's leading you to what you were like, I love a good okra. I love an okra. And then you loved an okra. You had kids with the okra, you know, church bells, everything. The okra was so loved and cared for. And then you said, I need to have gumbo next. Is that the story of your life, Vicana? Deathbook said, I've heard of it, but have never eaten gumbo. Yeah, I knew that it was like a stew, yeah. Kana Googled it and says the internet says that okra is a fruit. Shinbiter says, I've grown okra my whole life. So then, Shin, is it a vegetable or a fruit? Based on being someone who grows it, does it look like it grows like a pepper? Which I would call a veggie. Even though it's also a fruit. Again, you got to remember the wise words from our viewer, Tim, who said, knowledge is knowing a tomato is a fruit, but wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad because it's a fucking vegetable. Even though it's a fruit. See what I'm saying? Mindy says she likes pickled okra. That sounds horrendous. But I think that's what the Indians use in their cooking. But now, all this okra talk, and I really need to find out.
Keep it real.
Oh, wait. I had more to sell to you, pal. I gotta get rid of these claws. I'm not gonna put these in the fucking auction house. Large venom sack? Yeah, I can sell that. I think we're good now. All right, everybody happy about how much space I have? Much better, right? Much fucking better. It's just that these fucking animals drop so much junk. Here we go. I'm gonna figure out where okra originates from because I'm confused by the Indian cuisine. Where does okra grow? In the United States, much of the supply is grown in Florida, especially around Dade in southern Florida. Dade is like by Miami. Okra is grown throughout the state. Okay. But what about, like, what's its natural habitat? Oh, that's a fucking vegetable, guys. And it's a seed pod, like I said. Look at this thing. You're telling me that this is a fruit? Get the fuck out of here. It's a seed pod vegetable. It literally says that it's a fruit right there. It says, as I was saying, it's a seed pod vegetable that happens to be a fruit. This says it's in Hong Kong. Where's the, it's an angiosperm? Where's the, like, map of where it grows, man? Ooh, it has a pretty flower. Look at that okra flower. That's beautiful. With an immature pod. Is it a New World plant? The plant was introduced to the Americas. No. By ships from the slave trade. After it was recorded in Brazil. But where did it come from? Egypt? East Africa. Ethiopia, Eritrea, and Eastern Sudan. There you go. From Arabia, the plant spread around the shores of the Mediterranean and upward. Okra is an allopolyploid of uncertain parentage. That's interesting. However, I don't know what the fucking allopolyploid is. Do you think I knew what that was? You thought I knew what that was? Just because I could fucking barely pronounce the word? No. However, proposed parents include Fecalneus. Abelmoskish Fecalneus. Who cares? I was just trying to find out where it was from. But now it's commonplace in the southern United States. There you have it, folks. If you like pickles, you would like pickled okra. Don't knock it till you try it. I'm not really adventurous when it comes to food. I knock a lot before I try it, and then I never try it. Fruit because of the seeds, I think so too. Mindy says she's from New Orleans. And you do have Indian in your background also. Huh. So you've got the full okra experience. Shinbiter agrees. Veggie in my mind, but technically a fruit. Listen. We can make our own rules. This is America. We're not going to let those smart Europeans tell us what a fruit is. Am I right, gang? You can't tell us that okra's a fruit. You're a fruit. Dagnabbit. I'll grow my okra as a vegetable. Whether you like it or not, you dang Hungarians. That's my attitude about fruits and okras. Heinz 57, French, Italian, Irish, and Indian. It's a nice little combo there. If I had a guess, though, one parent was French, Italian, and Irish, and one parent was Indian. Why did I shadow blast that guy? I don't know. One more of these basilisks. I'm not seeing any fucking race car parts around. Gotta get back out to the outskirts here where all the race car parts were. I guess when things crash, they fly off the track toward the outside because they're pulling G-forces. Is that the logic here from the devs? Ike, this is indeed classic WoW. Lena says, hey, I'm a smart European, and I have no idea what okra is. Yeah, I don't think any of you Europeans have any idea what okra is. And that's okay. You would have no reason to try it. It's very obscure even in America. I think if you don't live in Florida or Louisiana, you're not really eating it. Maybe other southern states, but it's not really consumed up here. What the hell did I just do? Well, that was fucking accidental. I turned myself into a fucking pirate. I thought I was just a normal food. I thought it was a normal food. Now I've got big pirate boobs. What the fuck is this? I'm telling you, these devs were deviants. Deviant men. Well, that was an accident. I thought it was just food. It's not food. It's food for your breasts. Well, I guess I'm all out of the food, which is probably a good thing. Well, now I gotta run around looking like this. She's not very attractive in the face. But they knew what they were focused on in designing. Didn't they? Was rough watching retail. So I stream 2 times a day, Monday through Thursday, and at 1 p.m. Eastern time, I start my WoW retail stream. Excuse me. I start what you're watching right now, given that that's the time that it is. So I'll start my spiel over. I stream 2 times a day, Monday through Thursday. At 1 p.m. Eastern time, I start WoW Classic, and at 1 a.m. Eastern time, I start WoW Retail. So, if you want to see more Classic, come on back tomorrow. Out of range. Don't tell me I'm out of range. I really don't want to be a fucking pirate anymore. She's just not... It's not my vibe. My dad's mom was 100% Cherokee Indian and mated with the white man. Oh! But those aren't the Indians I'm talking about, Mindy. The Indians that use okra in their cuisine are Indians from the country India. Like when you go to an Indian restaurant, many of the dishes feature okra, including, what's that famous rice dish that's really delicious, that's super spicy? Begins with a B. Does WoW have any high APM kiting? Well, if you tell me what APM stands for, maybe I can answer that question, Kana. Actions per minute? There are definitely different classes that have higher actions per minute. There are some very complicated classes. I think there's a wide spectrum. So I'm going to say the answer is yes. It's just a matter of what class type you choose. Ooh, a green necklace? 7 agility. Unfortunately, I don't need that, but I'll take the 5 gold in the fucking auction house later. Hells yeah, I will. So that purple savory delight can turn me into a pirate or a ninja, I guess at random. I remember turning into a ninja once before, but not this pirate. I don't know why I would want to be a pirate. He has a longer range than I do, so I failed to shoot, and he shot no problem. This turtle quest is going to take forever. It wasn't Bukhari rice, it was fucking... It's weird. This is like a brain fart I'm having that this word isn't coming to me very readily and easily. Okra's popular in Missouri. So many people put it in hot dishes. What's a hot dish? Is a hot dish just because it's spicy? What's the fucking... It's gonna grind my gears to not know what this fucking dish is called. This kind of rice that I eat all the time. Indian rice dish. Biryani. So they put okra in biryani. Okra in biryani. They literally have okra biryani. But they often put okra into biryani. It is primarily used in vegetarian biryanis, or layered as a crispy fried topping alongside chicken or lamb. There you go. See? Biryani's good stuff, guys and gals. Biryani is good stuff. Oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Basmati is just a type of rice, you silly goose, not an Indian dish. They grow that in California. They grow basmati in California. Anyway, how was your fried okra? Did it arrive yet? You fucking put us on this long-ass tangent about okra. We've been talking about it for 15 minutes. All my XP has gone down. We were starting at 400. We're down to 175. Oh, I'm done with him. We're not done with the damn turtles. By a long shot. 40% drop rate. I need 6 more fucking scales and shells, and that'll take a while. Look how fast they get after they get attacked and pissed off. Con of the high action permitting. The high APM stuff is going to be in WoW retail. Unless you're at like end game raids with this game. Oh good, we got one. Finally. It's not a dish though. Basmati is just like a type of rice. I know what I'm talking about in the rice department. A bit of a rice expert. Maybe you don't know that about me. Okay? But I create the most perfect rice. And I source it only from Japan. Because I'm a fucking rice nerd. And whether its origin is fucking India or not, 90% of the supply of basmati is coming from California and sucks. Also, even Japanese grain rice, if it's grown in California, sucks. And that's not just like old vinyl records sound better because they're old style. No. It's fucking the methodology of growing, the water, how it's flowing, or how still it is, whether it's a manufactured rice paddy versus a natural rice paddy on the mountainside, all that stuff, the different qualities of water that go into creating the perfect rice. You got, if you have a fucking rice cooker, like a good one, I have a fucking, listen, I spared no expense on my rice cooker. No expense. Rice is like my favorite food. I know that's weird. People think of it as something you have to add things to. I put no sauce on my rice. I don't fuck with my rice. I just want perfect rice. Like I'm a fucking samurai eating out of the cauldron in a fucking Japanese movie. Did this fucker attack this turtle? You son of a bitch. No. Okay, we're good. Everybody chill. Zoe said getting a rice cooker changed my life. Yeah, I have a Zoji Rushi induction rice cooker. It's pretty epic. Perfect every time, Zoe. Perfect every time. And oh my god, you eat it alone. It's like its own meal. It's so delicious. But it has to be the Japanese sourced rice. It's got to be. Whenever I put American rice in it, I'm like, why did I waste my money? You think you're saving money. You're like, I'm not going to splurge for the Japanese, imported stuff because they got to ship that over a fucking ocean and then train it over land from California to me here on the East Coast. And you're like, it's a lot of money for the Japanese rice. And every time I buy the American rice at any discount to the Japanese rice, even if it's a Japanese strain, I'm like, why did I waste my money? Now I gotta eat because you get these big ass bags. I'm like, now I gotta eat this shit for a month. Why are there 100 fucking abilities at the bottom, bro? Holy shit, too much stuff on the screen to manage. It's literally not hard to manage at all, my friend. These are all just pet abilities that I never touch. Okay, so wipe those out of your mind. You don't have to worry about them. Okay, these abilities I use, all these 14 abilities, okay? This is my wand, which is just an attack. Okay, all of these things are variations of the same thing, right? They're not even abilities. They're actually items. Not a problem, not a problem. These are also healing items. So everything in this whole section here is just healing spells and healing items. Very easy to manage. You understand? More healing spells and items. These are just summons. Everything is just a summon over here. Very easy, very easy. Everything here is like a save my life kind of thing.
Drain life, drain mana, sense demons, subjugate demons, banish, health, funnel, fear, save my life, funnel health, get health, first aid, all easy. You see, my friend? It's all very simple. Dream Scythe is the server. Want a nifty hint for good distance for more cast time? No, I hate helpful hints. I only want hints that harm my experience, Jopie. Yeah, tell me your fucking hint. Don't be stingy with the hints. Demonology spec, everybody. Demonology spec. I like rice, but it has to be smothered in something. Yeah, no, I don't like saucy rice. Ruins the deliciousness of the rice. But you've now tried this kind of special rice, though. Increases damage and healing done by up to 6. Oh, that's a... Oh no, that's what I'm wearing. This is useless to me, what I just picked up. Auction house! Auction house! Forgot to always use life trap? Life trap? I don't have life trap. I don't know what that is. See, this thing was like extra tough. Like unusually tough. Alright, one more venom. Fear is definitely helpful when you need it. I don't need it. Use it when you need it, guys. Guys, listen. A lot of people come in here to give me the same fucking tips over and over. Use the Voidwalker and cast Fear. If I want to slow the fucking killing down, I'll do both of those things. But there's no need to do those things. It is not a real rule to do those things, I assure you. Not a real rule. The Raven Bird icon thing, this thing here, is my fucking chocobo, bro. You are very mistaken. You are very mistaken, Charger Bomb. This is my mount. That is not an ability. I don't have the ability of which you speak. Yep, that's what it is. Great work. You figured it all out. Doesn't say it's my first day, buddy. I think you need attention more than I do. You poor soul. You poor sap of shit. Sack of shit. Poor sap / sack of shit. I'll give you both of them. Oh, damn it. What's up, Fayas? Dad Bod Dane wants to try the rice I'm talking about. You buy the cheapest rice at Aldi? You are ruining your own lives. Think about, you have no, well, you don't know what you're missing, which is why you're able to do that. But I can tell you that that is a fucking crazy thing to do to yourselves. Ball of Ben says, what's up, brother? Clean bar setup. That's so funny because 3 minutes ago, someone came in and said it was a fucking horrible bar setup and there was too much. I quote, why is there 100 fucking abilities at the bottom, bro? Holy shit, too much stuff on the screen to manage. But then this person also said that the only MMORPG they played was New World and it had 3 abilities max to manage. How do you deal with having 100? But it's not really 100, obviously. I mean, that's hyperbole, which is fine. But it's not even like... It's not even really 10 that I have to cast. I'm really casting 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 any given fight. And then everything else I do outside of fighting. Come on, pal. I need you. I need you again.
Time is money, friend.
There we go. You can take this mystery meat as well. And this turtle meat. Wait, turtle meat was a quest item? Please don't be it. No. Hardened tortoise shell was the quest item. We only need one more. One fucking more tortoise shell. You haven't played WoW since Cataclysm? I've never even played Cataclysm. I mean, I've not played much, I suppose. Do you use Nishiki? I've had Nishiki. But there's better. There's better. But that's good.
Zoe. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, here's a turtle. Whatever you have access to, I mean, there's some really like, you know, hyper specific Japanese bags that I can get because I have a huge, like, gigantic Japanese supermarket in a nearby neighborhood. So I have like every option of Japanese rice. I'll have to take a video for everybody and put it in the Discord of the Japanese rice section in my Japanese supermarket. My options are pretty much unlimited. Awesome, we finished the turtles. We need one more venom. Here we go. Right there. Right over yonder. How much is the rice? Not cheap. Like $36 for, I forgot how many pounds the bag is. I'll show you after I cast this for like, you know, like a bag, you know, a heavy bag. That's like $36, maybe more. Am I gonna not die? Yeah, good. You're really lucky to have a Japanese market nearby. Yes, I am. Marzi says, I love the WoW original soundtrack. I get that a lot. You know, I have to tell you, I'm just going to be honest with everybody. After a long time thinking about it, I'm not that impressed by the WoW original soundtrack. It's very much, for the most part, just filling the silence, which is, I think, what a lot of you love about it. But I think it needs a little bit more dynamism. I think the soundtrack needs a little bit more reactivity to certain moments. It's very much just like, all right, you're here, and like, la, lilu. Like, this is what's happening right now to me. I think, like, the reason the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack is better, for example, is because you get this when you're out in the world, and then a battle happens, and it's like, and then you win, and it's and you get all this like dynamism in the soundtrack that WoW doesn't have. WoW, no matter what you're doing, it's just the same slow, ambient chill. There you go, Lena. There you go. Got a little musculature today. A little bit. Been working on ourselves. This one finished? Nope, not finished. Out of range. I'm always out of range. Like, somebody said they were going to give me a tip about how to stay in range, and then they didn't fucking leave the comment. Cheap and easy, yeah, but listen. Listen, eating is one of the great pleasures of living. Dad bod Dane, who's buying cheap-ass shit Aldi rice. Eating is one of the pleasures of living. If you could eat your rice and it be a pleasure every time you eat it. Oh, look at that one. It's stuck in the fucking side of the mountain. Just think about that potentiality. If every time you ate it was a pleasure, wouldn't you want that for yourself? I think that's worth any price. Any price, especially for me. I have a lot of dietary restrictions. I have health issues that I don't talk about much on stream that make it very difficult for me to enjoy most foods. You know, I mentioned being gluten-free, but there's other issues on top of that. And, you know, my ability to just have fucking anything that's tasty, that's easy to digest, like rice is the easiest thing in the world to digest. I have 4 talents that I never put in, gang. Reduces this casting time of... I don't really care about that. I don't really need a reduced casting time, to be perfectly honest. I should do my health stone. I should make my health stone better. Demonic Sacrifice. Increase my fire damage by 15%. I don't really use too much fire damage, but I do Immolate. That seemed pretty fucking important. Firestones. How do I use the firestone? I have to equip it. That's not gonna work. When equipped, enchants the main hand weapon with fire. Are they both considered main hand weapons? I don't understand. Let me see something. Main hand. Yeah, so the wand hand is not a main hand? Right. Oh, then I don't need firestones. Okay. Increase the stamina of my imp, Voidwalker, and Succubus by 5% and increase my maximum health by 1%. That sounds good. I'm thinking either fell stamina or health stone. Get 10% more out of the health stone. I mean, it'll be 20% more. Oh, but this is 5% and 1%. Would it be 3%? Because I could max this out. Max this out or health stone? What are we thinking? Fell stamina sounds good. I am a demonologist, so I do need... There we go. Done. Next problem. We finished the turtle. What didn't we finish? Race car parts? More basilisks. And vultures, which I've never... I saw like one vulture this whole fucking time I've been out here. Yes, this is indeed classic TBC. The Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary Edition. Coming live on the Day Noodles live stream. Monday through Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Here on Dream Scythe in North America. I also play at 1 a.m. Eastern Time for WoW Retail. You on Dream Scythe? Not sure? How did I make my pets worse? I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all. Did I not get that? I didn't get it. I've got to kill another one. Stamina. All I did was improve stamina. How does that make my pet worse? Riddle me that. It also gave me 3% more health. Not yet. Well, make sure you join the community server. Links in my bio over on TikTok. Because then you'll be able to get together with other people, get a guild invite, send your battle tag over, etc., etc., etc. Large venom sac doesn't count as the salty venom. That's annoying. Puppy is laying down in a weird way. Get more. Go. Relax. Go. Oh. Relax. There you go. That's better. Lay down. Yeah. You stay. Good doggy. Good doggy. Make sure he's comfortable. He looked uncomfortable. Good call out. More soul shards. I have 2. Why do I need more? Why do I need more than 2? I only use them for health stones right now. I mean, I could put one on my own soul. I guess. I don't know why I don't do that more often. Alright, I'll get another one. Just to make you happy. I don't need to fight this one. I've already killed enough of those. I'm not using a Voidwalker, goddammit! It ain't happening. Keep dreaming. Keep fucking dreaming, everybody. Anti-Voidwalker policy. Oh, you were kidding me, Mozzarella? You bastard. Good thing I didn't fall for it. Because that would have... You might have actually upset me with that troll. The person who said I put the point in to make my pets worse was just kidding. You watched me belabor over where to put my points, and then I put my points in it. And then he told me I fucking made a bad choice. In hindsight, it's funny. But I'm glad I didn't fall for it, and I was just confused. $1.29 for 1 pound of long grain rice last week when you bought a bag. That's pretty fucking cheap. Which is, it just assures me that it's absolute garbage, Dad Bod Dane. That you should not be eating. I do spend a lot of money on meats like beef and pork. I like to grill and smoke meats. Well, now then, I don't understand you at all, because if you're willing to spend money on one part of your food, why are you going to pair your delicious, expensive meats with shitball rice? That doesn't make sense, Dad Bod. The whole meal could be tied together by your rice. And then the meat will taste better. Everything will taste better. The Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary. Toast. Hey, if it's your first time here, please consider giving us a follow. I appreciate that. Or if you're on the Red app, a subscribe. We do have a widescreen version of the stream. People call that the purple sometimes. Thank you to our paid subscribers who sustain the stream. Thank you to our super fans who sustain the stream. Matt, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Right now, we're in the Salt Flats. I forget what they call them. The Shimmering Flats. You know, basically based off of Utah, America. Utah, USA, I should say. Toast, thank you for the follow. 5th follower of the stream. I hadn't been asking for follows, and as a result, I'm suffering for it. Another race car part. There goes a fucking rocket car down the way over there. Couscous is an even better grain than rice, so I don't really like couscous. So that's kind of that's kind of where that conversation ends for me. But I'm not angry at you for liking couscous better. Now, if you would have said quinoa, I might have fucking had to take the gloves off, Marzi. If you would have said quinoa is better than rice, we might have to have a fist fight right here on stream. But fortunately, you said couscous instead of quinoa. Quinoa is fucking disgusting, number one. And number two, it has that weird fucking stuff. It has a shell, and the shell has some kind of fucking, essentially a fucking poison on it that you gotta wash off. And if you don't wash it off, you get fucking extreme belly aches and fucking cramps, and fuck that. Fuck quinoa all the way to death. Is what I have to say about quinoa. Do I ever sleep? Of course, Chrissy is busy. Of course I sleep. I sleep about 6 hours every night, and then I do either a 20-minute or a 90-minute nap. Never in between. I sleep 6 hours, and then I get a 20 or a 90-minute nap. And then Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night, I sleep 8 to 10 hours. So that's how I'm able to sustain this crazy stream schedule. Quinoa's horrible. It's really terrible. I'm telling you, it's made me sick to my stomach on several occasions because it wasn't washed thoroughly enough. Like, you could wash it and wash it and wash it and wash it. You gotta wash your rice too, especially if you're buying the rice I'm washing. There's a whole like ceremony of how, I'm exaggerating, you know, with the word ceremony. We're gonna have to fear this time. No, I don't need immolate. There we go, hollow vulture bones. That's correct, Ritsuka. This is the Burning Crusade. Alright, I'm glad that we found this little area of vultures because the drops are pretty fast. Could finish this quest a little easier. And I guess now I know we just got to go to the bones to find the vultures, which makes a lot of sense. W on the game design there. for the Blizzard devs. I'm not always complimenting them, as you know, but this seems like a very smart, intuitive, story-driven, sensible place to put all the vultures. Oblongus McDongus. Yeah, level 33, and I'm enjoying it now that I'm playing more on my Warlock. Much more than I was enjoying. I also have a level 33 mage that I don't think I'm going to play anymore anytime soon. The mage is on the Alliance side. That was nothing to do with why I wasn't enjoying it. Just early leveling with the mage just wasn't very fun to me. With the Warlock, I'm having a bit of a blast. Let me get this pirate shit off my fucking... There we go. Let's go back to being who we are. You know, another thing I probably have to do with this character is go back to some early leveling area. By the way, thank you to all 40 of you who are here watching. I appreciate it. Things are a little quiet on the wide stream, quieter than usual. But very, very popping everywhere else. So appreciate you being here. Tell a friend. And join the guild, Noodle Company. Over on WoW Retail, we've got a contest coming up for housing design. Design a beautiful exterior, do your landscaping, make it look nice, and you can win part of our 250,000 gold prize pool. I can't believe I even have space still. I have 1 space because this damn soulstone took up more space. I'm just gonna get rid of this melon juice. Just to have that 1 extra space might matter. Warlocks, yeah, I love the Warlock. I keep double tapping my wand, unfortunately. I gotta become a streamer. I'm over here thinking I'm rich with 20,000 gold. 20,000 gold in WoW Classic? No, you don't. You have 20,000 gold in WoW Retail, John. Correct? 20,000 gold in WoW Classic is like $1 billion. Oh, I'm done. I'm done with almost everything. It's been a very productive stream. We need to find saltstone basilisks. And then we'll turn everything in. If you only have 20,000 gold in retail, John, then you need to join our housing design contest. So get into the Noodle Company and make your house. Win some loot. It's not, man. It's not daunting. I'm telling you. Everybody who said that, then they go check it out and they're like, you know, this is fun. It's relaxing. It's even quite addicting. Alright, I don't see any more vultures. Is that all I have left? No, there's certain basilisk. There's one. Nope, just this one. Basilisk. All basilisk must die. So not my favorite area to quest in. All of the rest of Thousand Needles was pretty good questing. But this Salt Flats area was pretty much just fucking killing creeps, you know? Not the best. Not the most interesting fucking story they could have come up with. So what happened in this crater? Weasel's Crater? Is this where all these fucking basilisks are? Yep. Because it's a watering hole. They poisoned the watering hole. Someone poisoned the watering hole. That's Woody. The Genie Script, thank you for the follow. Salem, this is the Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary, which I stream Monday through Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Start. No? There we go. There's a website where you can find solutions to puzzles. It's easy to find. Puzzles? I don't encounter too many puzzles in Warcraft. But yes, I have used that website before, but then somebody told me that Raider.io was a little bit better, so I started using Raider.io. There's so many options, it's a little overbearing. You've got Wowhead, Icy Veins, Archon, Raider.io, Murloc.io. Inventory is full. Too many bandages. That's worthless. Just fucking throw it out as soon as I pick it up. Where'd it go? Yeah, mystery meat is even worth more than it. Where the hell is it? There it is, the tooth 70. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I use Wowhead for general stuff and Icy Veins for build crafting. Yeah, someone told me Wowhead's no good for build crafting. And then there's also Petopia. Dadbot says, I still need to do housing on retail. I've yet to open the housing feature, and my bag has so much stuff in it for housing. Are the housing items cross-shared amongst the account? Yes. So right-click all that fucking housing shit and free up your space. And then make your damn house in the Noodle Company. So I can get this contest rolling. Dadbot Dane. I want to give away this stuff to people. But there's only like 10 houses. I need a couple more. Oh, we're done. Did I finish everything? Oh, vultures. And saltstone gazers, which are to the south. Vultures and gazers. Here we go. Chocobo, roll out. I should go to the west coast of the flats as well to find these vultures, it seems. There might be some bones over yonder. This is not retail. Nanek. You're in the Horde Guild on retail, or does it matter? It matters based on what aesthetic you want your house to look like. But it does not matter for the contest. You can do both, or one or the other, for your house. But your houses, the houses do look different. The exterior options are completely different. Huh. Where the fuck did I end up accidentally? I was looking for vultures. I don't see any vultures out here. It said they'd be here. It was a lie. It's a whole different kind of colony of evil bugs. Oh, what happened over there? Yikes. Alright, no vultures. Somebody probably cleared them out. Let's head to these bones. I see some bones over here, but he might be going there as well. He or she. She. Where there are bones, there are vultures, but not right now. Annoyingly. There we go. We'll take him. We'll take him in lieu of a vulture. The Saltstone Gazer. It's truly one of the best games I've ever played, and I really miss going back to it. You played it from 05 to 2017. Why did you stop? And why haven't you gone back to it if you miss it? Inventory is full. That's a pretty pricey item. Ah, yeah. She's unfortunately farming the exact same thing I am. Hopefully there's enough for both of us. These things are kind of tough. Level 35. Andy says, I stopped because it consumed my life. Holy cow. You know, I hear that about people. They get, like, actually seriously addicted to this game. And, like, actually play too much. And, like, don't go to sleep. Don't get enough rest. I mean, that's not good. Hey there, Sir Sparky Tins. Welcome back. Welcome back. We now have 50 viewers watching. Thanks, everybody, for being here. If it's your first time here, whatever platform you're on, consider giving us a follow, a subscribe, whatever it's called, where you are. And join us. I stream Monday through Thursday, 2 times a day. So I give you a lot of entertainment, a lot of conversation. If you're lurking, great. Enjoy the lurk. If you'd like to participate in the chat, I'll read it to the best of my ability whenever I can, which is most of the time. This stream, the 1 p.m. stream, it's pretty chill. We go through the quest line. Fuck you, man. I don't want to deal with you. It's pretty chill as I say fuck you to a fucking lizard. It's about as chill as I get. See, will he come back? Yeah, well, Roll Tide keeps attacking him, so I guess he will come back. But now we have full health, so a little bit of a better situation now. Yeah, you like my frog, buddy? There's 2 frogs that you can get from the Dark Moon Fair, which might have ended. I picked that one. I didn't get them both because I don't have enough storage space. As you can see, I didn't want to have 2 boxes. We need to fight this guy. He's my last one, I think. Yep, he sure is. The game has a long history with addiction. Oh, yeah. Andy, thank you for the follow. Brian, thank you for the follow. I shouldn't have done Shadow Bolt, but, you know, every now and then you can pop one off. The gaming's going well. It's very easy questing over here in the Salt Flats. Shimmering Flats, as they're called. Very easy questing. Kind of like a little too easy. So it's just been kind of conversations with the viewers. We were talking about okra before, the food, and among other things. I just wish I could find vultures a little more easily. There's a dead vulture. There's bones, but no vultures. Or dead vultures. These bones up here, there were a lot of vultures fucking swirling around. So I'm going to go back to that. Hopefully. Otherwise, I'll layer. I'll switch layers. And then we'll be golden. But yeah, if it is your first time here, I'm a new player to WoW. I've been playing for about 2 months now. But as far as I've gotten in WoW Classic is as far as you're watching me get right now. Level 33 character. This is it. This is as far as I've ever been. I've never been to the end game in this game for WoW Classic. 2 weeks ago, I got to the end game on my retail character. If you don't know the difference between Classic and retail, it's basically Classic is the version of the game that's more similar to what came out 22 years ago. And retail is the version of the game that has been getting updated and updated and updated and updated until the present day. So much more modernized, you know, arguably more quality of life. We don't need a delicate ribcage. Are we done? Did we get all of them? No. We need one fucking more vulture. One more vulture bone. There's bones out here. We'll try to get there. And so I play both versions of the game. I've been playing them equally, just about equally. I play this version of the game. In particular, there's a few versions of Classic. There's the Burning Crusade, which is what I'm playing. There's Vanilla, which is no expansions. And then there's Mists of Pandaria, which is a very particular expansion. We're going to need a layer. Let's ask. Layer. Beautiful. Let's see if we change layers or not. If we do, we should see a bunch of vultures appear. A lot of people are trying to join this layer. There it is. Beautiful. Leave the party. I love when layer works because it doesn't often work for me, and that was clutch. Joshua just got back into Mists of Pandaria Classic after 10 years of being offline. So cool to pick back up. And you know, great storyline. I'm not playing Mists of Pandaria Classic, but I got up to level 17 as a panda while what they call chromie time walking in retail to Mists of Pandaria. And I really thought it was excellent storytelling in Mists of Pandaria, so enjoy. Do I like Midnight or Classic more? I don't like either more than the other. I think the games are too different. If you've not played both, if you've not experienced both, then in a nutshell, what you can say is that Classic is slow-paced, storytelling and lore-focused, methodical type of gameplay in terms of the action, like approaching things slowly, thinking your way through a dungeon, one creep at a time. Whereas retail is kind of the polar opposite of all those three things. Extremely fast-paced game. The way you fly around the game is it's crazy. Like, oh, the wind's blowing in your face. That's how fast you're flying. The action, you're trying to kill as many creeps all at the same time as possible. So, you know, and it's just like I'm mashing buttons in that game. So very different versions of the game. And I like that, like, for me, if you're looking for an afternoon stroll of a game, WoW Classic, right? If you're looking to, like, have a lazy Sunday at home and you've got your desk near a nice window and you got some trees outside the window and you want to play a little, read a little bit of storytelling, casually kill some things, WoW Classic's a perfect game for you. If, on the other hand, it's after midnight, you're looking to get some game on before you go to bed, you want some entertainment, you weren't able to go out to a fucking action movie that night, but you're able to stay home and game, WoW Retail, you know what I mean? Baladash Malanore. Joshua, thank you for the follow. 9th follower of the stream. We need one more. Give me that double-digit follow. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's good to have 50 of you with us today. Zug, zug. Let's turn in the quest, shall we? We're done. Here's your bones.
Time is money, friend.
Oh, he's got more. Oh, no. He wants me to talk to somebody in Ratchet.
Our racing team is the pride of the goblins everywhere. You'd be surprised at some of the people who contribute in one way or another to our team. You know Gazlow? He tracks down parts from around the world for us. He even came down to work on one of our rigs once. A few weeks ago, he said he'd send us a new prototype fuel regulator, but it hasn't come out yet. He's usually very prompt. Maybe you wouldn't mind going to Ratchet to ask him about it. I wouldn't be so pushy, but the gnomes are gaining on us.
Glad I could help.
Okay. 4 more turn-ins. I'm not your pal, guy.
How are you?
My brother's making progress with his new fuel design, and that has me worried. I need to start work on a tortoiseshell fuel tank as soon as possible. Here you go.
Need assistance? Alrighty then.
There's your brother.
Thank you.
Hi. Did you get that venom?
I did.
Greetings.
All right. This venom is going to work great. Thanks, Krillina. Now I just need to boil it down, apply skipperotomer, add a nega catalyst, and drat. Where are my notes?
Honored, I'm sure.
I'm developing a new engine that'll make the car go so fast enough to fly. I know it. I just need to make pistons that can handle very, very heavy stress. All my trials have failed because I can't make pistons hard enough. But there's someone who might know how. His name is Martek the Exiled. He's a great smith and knows more about metal than anyone. Take him this letter. I know he can help. But he's far, far away. In Azeroth, in the Badlands, in a camp with a goblin. I'm in Azeroth. We're in Azeroth too, buddy. Why'd you say in Azeroth? Find him.
Alrighty then.
Hey!
Our rocket car is the fastest thing on the flats. So fast that I'm afraid friction is going to tear it apart. To prevent that, I need to create a composite to coat the car's moving parts. It must be hard, but not brittle, and must be resistant to salt corrosion. Wartime spent on the Shimmering Flats will eat it away. Have you heard of the Vile Reef, Curlina? No. It's off the coast of Stranglethorn Vale. So they really want me to go back to Stranglethorn Vale for some reason. Salt Scale Murlocs live there. Bloody bloody blue. Get their tails.
Be seeing you.
Okay.
Interest you on a pint?
Here, I could go for a pint.
What's
Here's
on
your
your
rocket
mind?
car parts, sir. Whoa, look at all that. There's some good stuff in that heap of junk. I'm sure I can pawn it off for a hefty sum. And is that an ear I see squashed between those two sheets of metal? Ouch! Oh, that's gross. I sure wouldn't want to be that pilot. Thanks, Carolina. Here's your pay. And here's some advice free of charge. If you look hard enough, you can always find profit in someone else's tragedy.
Up with you.
Indeed, he has. Alright, last trade-in and potential pickup. And then it's time to go to Gadgetzan for the first time, or is it Radget? It's Gadgetzan. Yeah, and we're just gonna go there to get the Wind Rider, and then that's it, because, you know, we're not really high enough level to live there or participate in anything there. And they want me to go back to fucking Stranglethorn Vale, which is unusual. This is the Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary, and I'm a
I've been
Warlock.
Expecting you.
Level 33. I hope you didn't kill any of the basilisks on the tracks themselves. It takes a long time for the carcasses to decay in the sun, and I'd rather not have to take a shovel out to clean up.
Walk
Don't worry.
with the earth, mother.
Kill them all off of the track. Alright, yeah, let's get this done. Oh, wait, did I visit the shop guy? No. I better make sure to do that.
I got what you need.
There we go.
Keep
Alright.
it real.
Alright. Why not, Andre? Andre's saying he can't get a North American account. That's unusual. You've been working on this for like 3 days. That's interesting, Bougie Fat, about Gazlo. I haven't met him yet, though. We gotta meet him as part of one of these quests. That looks like our path through the mountains. Pack Rat Dane over here, every stream. Wyatt says, heck yeah, I love that you narrate the quests. Thank you, I'm glad you appreciate it. Consider giving us a follow. I narrate the quests every day, Monday through Thursday. That I do, that I do. What's up, Sun God? Welcome back. You're in an EU version of the site and failed to get an NA version? Andre, I think with a little bit of research, you can figure out how to solve that issue. I know many people who play in North America from the EU. In fact, last night, and Sun God, who's in one of our chats, plays from Australia in North America. And last night we played with our tank. She was living in Latvia, but she joined North America.
Throw hall.
All right.
May your blades never
I can't really do anything here. As you can see, there's no quest to pick up, and the area is too high level for me anyway. So unless they have an auction house, which that would be useful to me. This is a fucking prison? Or a Thunderdome? Like a fucking Thunderdome.
Hey, how you doing?
Alchemy. What's this?
Hey,
Gunsmith.
what up?
It's an arena. Oh, it's PvP area?
Time is money, friend.
Yeah, it is like a Thunderdome.
Yo,
Mining trainer. I wish I could get
Time
fucking
is
trained,
money,
but I
friend.
can't find anything to
good.
mine anywhere.
Yeah, what do you want? You got my attention.
Do they not have an auction house here?
Talk to me. Keep it real.
Seen any strange things in the desert? He was running past some old troll ruins southeast of here. Well, I wasn't really running, more like hopping. The sand's so hot. Anyway, so I was hopping past the ruins when I noticed the camp set up there. Seems like a funny place to set up camp, if you ask me. I would have poked around a little more, but one of those crazy big vultures chased me off.
Glad I could help.
Huh. Well, there's a whole fucking town downstairs.
2 men enter, 1 man leave. This is the bank. Did I have something to put in the bank? I might have. I might have.
Talk to me.
What to put in the bank? Recipes. That's about it. That's about it that needed to go in the bank. I guess I don't need... This stuff is just kind of taking up space. It sucks that for, like... To use a different Hearthstone animation, you know, you gotta keep an item on hand. Like, it fucking sucks. There you go. I just freed up 2 slots for myself.
Yo.
Yo.
Hey, yeah.
No one can tell me where the
Interesting.
damned
Yo.
auction house is.
What's up? Yo. Interesting.
Hey, how you doing?
Is it downstairs? Might be. Zoe thinks so. I forgot where I saw the downstairs entrance. Oh boy. WoW was giving entertainment to kids in third world countries, private servers, but still. I mean, yeah. Whatever works. Whatever works. Where the hell is the way downstairs? How, there it is. Jeez, I got lost there for fucking... This is my first time in the city, obviously. Auction house?
Time is money, friend. Yeah, what do you want?
Auctioneer Beardo. Okay, let's do a full scan of the auctioneer. Full scan, please. That was fast. That was the fastest auction house scan ever. Okay. Copper ore. Do people actually buy that? We could try 8 times 6. I'll give them a discount because I don't think anybody's going to buy this. So that should be for all of them. Not for... Is the price I put in here for one or for all? Because I have 8 of an item. I put it in there. I'm trying to sell it all for 50. Right? Am I cracking up here? I think that's the way to go. Where'd this item go? It's not over here anymore. Whatever. We'll try it. Look at this baby. 33. Oh, it said 40, but it's 33 now. I'm thinking about keeping this. It seems like one of the best fucking items I've ever had. Say, give it to a character. You know, mail it to a character that's a warrior. I'm tempted. This will sell for sure. Starting price needs to be over a gold. Do a gold 10 and buyout price for a gold 20. Then we've got all this stuff is just junk. Why is that selling? A large venom sac selling for 87 silver? There's no way that's gonna sell. We'll try it. We'll try it. 87 silver and I've got 2. I don't believe that for a second, but I'll try to sell it for 1 gold for both, which is a huge discount. Stringy vulture meat. They're claiming 50 silver per. There's no way. There's no way. That would be 2 gold, 5 silver. I'll just try to sell it for 2 gold. Again, I don't think any of this is going to sell. Tin ore, 4 times 6. Give them a discount. Just kind of undercut all the competition here. Soulbound, useless. Jade, 70. That sounds actually like it might sell for that. Try to sell for 65. What else we got?
What else we got? That's about it. Light, long tail feathers. I just don't believe any of this is going to sell. I really don't. I don't have any actual item. There we go. Yeah, Wrangler's boots. That's for a gold. Starting price for 1 gold flat. And you can buy it out for 1 gold and a copper. Just give me a gold for that, baby. Plus 8 shadow resistance ring for a gold. Yeah, I think so. Plus 7 agility for 5 gold. Holy shnikes. We're gonna get kind of rich here. No big deal. NBD. Alright. Oh my god, the wizard oil is worth 5 gold, but I was told to use it. So, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. That's it. Scroll of protection. Eh. Can't sell the frog. Good to go. We're done at the auction house. And you know what I forgot to do to check the mailbox? I might have done auction housing the last time I streamed, but I don't remember. That's an auction house for both factions. Nothing wrong with that, right? Doesn't really matter. I have wizard oil. Sell the ones you sent me? Why? I'm still using them. Why, you sent it to me by mail or something that I don't have them? Ooh, why are these schematics not in, like, what? These schematics I should have put in the bank. Is this the bank? Yeah.
What's up?
Look at all these, like, bronze leggings, shadow goggles, scale belt, dark leather tunic. I don't have anything. Oh, I have one more thing to sell.
Have a good one.
It's also worth a gold. This is the worst auction house? What does that mean? Why does it matter? There's just like fewer customers? I should be in a horde-only auction house? Well, that's fine. Then tomorrow I'll do it at the next auction house. If this shit doesn't sell. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Not worried about it. That's okay. Good to know, though. I had no idea that there were different ones. I really had no clue. What does the frog do? Just kind of hangs out. Just kind of hops around. Decorative. That's their, like, symbol for the arena. That's crazy. Yeah, he's just kind of decorative. You can get all sorts of different pets. You can get like a cat. Various different kinds of cats and things. Mailbox. There it is. I don't want to auction house these oils, my friend, because they're still very useful. Increasing my spell damage. I mean, I'd like to use them. Expired. I see. Well, this is all like... I should have just left it in there. Bring it to the next auction house, but... I'm here. Again, tomorrow, if this stuff all expires, I'll do the regular old Orgrimmar auction house. $85, sell for $90. $1.20, started at $1.05, sell it for $1.07. Was that everything? 97. Put it up for fucking 87. Sell it for 88. That should be everything. And then just a couple things I need to like get rid of that I didn't realize. Inventory management wise. Oh, it's getting dark. Look how dark it is in the sky. Yes, the sun is out, but it looks dark. That's a bit unusual. Huh. Just that Gadget Zan sky, I guess. No. Where's the fucking shopkeeps? At a certain point, you out-level those oils and can't put them on your weapon. Well, I'm definitely not at that point. That's why I want to use them. Use them or lose them.
I got what you need.
Whoa, this guy sells fucking crazy shit. Gladiatorial equipment. Doesn't even look like anything. Oh, it's just red. Oh, I see. Oh. This is like PvP craziness here. I don't like the there's no fucking cape. Jeez. Interesting. I guess you earn these arena points by killing people? Is that a good guess? That's probably a good guess. Badass looking kit here.
Have a good one. Got the best deals anywhere.
Alrighty. I dare say that we're done for the day.
Glad I could help.
I dare say that we're done for the day. So, once again, I'll give you my little spiel. I stream Monday through Thursday, 2 times a day. This is the Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary. You know, I'm going to go to, Thunder Bluff.
Be safe.
This is the Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary, which I stream Monday through Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time is when I start. And then I also stream at 1 a.m. Eastern Time, but that's for WoW Retail, WoW Midnight, where we do endgame stuff at this point. Auction House from Orgrimmar is only for people of the Horde. Stormwind is only for Alliance. And then any non-main city is some other little baby auction house, apparently. Yeah, you make an arena group, 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3, 5 versus 5. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for arena groups. Maybe I'll do that during the end game. I don't know. But I don't think Demonology is going to be very powerful for PvP. I would think Affliction would be better for PvP. I don't know. I don't know. You've had good luck selling at the Booty Bay auction house because it's a double faction? Oh. Not because it's a double faction. It just happens to also be a double faction. Because they're telling me the double faction sucks. I don't know. I thought that it was just over the internet and that all the auction houses were connected, but lo and behold, I don't know shit. Those low-level oils cannot be applied to weapons level 30 plus. That's okay. My weapon is not level 30 plus. It's level 19. It doesn't go on the wand, which I don't even see what level that wand is. It doesn't say. This says requires level 19. This doesn't say it requires a level. So I got plenty of time to put it on this Twisted Chanter's staff, because this is best in slot still at 10 intellect as far as I'm aware. I have no trinkets. You'd think I would have found a trinket by level 33, but no, I have not. It's just more expensive to post on the black market. Whatever. Whatever. Big Gold Chungus. Come on. You're a centaur IRL. Human body, and then the punchline's gonna be horse cock. Come on. You think I'm an idiot? This is the first time I've heard somebody make a bad joke in my stream chat. Come on. It's not. I can predict your punchlines before you write them. The fucking goofballs come out of the woodwork, man. When you're a streamer, you meet every goofball known to man. Every goofball will be discovered. Well, I hope if you're not already following or subscribing, you will do so. Thanks for a very, very productive stream on the Red app, where we had 25 viewers watching for a long time. 3,000 views there. Thank you very much over on TikTok, the 3 of you that sent heart me's. Send a heart me if you haven't already. It's helpful. Thank you to the 10 new followers. And then, of course, thank you to my subscribers over on the Purple app, the widescreen version of the stream. And if you'd like to play with me on a future stream, whether it be WoW Retail or WoW Classic, join the Discord server, link in my bio or my About Me. And that's it. I'm going to fly home here. And if you've got any final questions, feel free to shoot them on over. Shoot them on over, because I'm just about to end the stream. Yeah, the nap's coming later, though. You didn't get me, Big Gold Chongus. Sorry. You didn't get me. You didn't get me. He wrote horsecock like I predicted. And then said, got him! But he didn't get us. Didn't get us. Ooh, 4,000 likes we just crossed on TikTok. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And I want these final 2 views to get me over the 3,000 mark on YouTube. There we go. 3,001. Appreciate yous. All right. Sayonara and good luck. See you later at 1 a.m. for more WoW. Bye-bye.